Albert Allen's got the secrets in his hand. Retail heroes taking over this land. Trading stocks with a master plan. Fortunes rising on the Clover brand. Numbers rolling, deals never stop. Bulls are charging, markets gonna pop. Albert's wisdom higher than the top. With Clover Health we'll hit the jackpot. Fortune calls, Albert leads the way. Retail winners here to seize the day. Clover's Health, dollars gonna sway. In this game, no more bills to pay. Through the highs and lows we stay strong. Albert's voice guiding us all along. Clover's growth, we're playing like a song. Investing right, never going wrong. Stocks are climbing, reaching for the skies. Albert's insights cutting through the lies. Retail dreams standing tall, they rise. In this world of trades, we're the prize. Fortune calls, Albert leads the way. Retail winners here to seize the day. Clover's Health, dollars gonna sway. In this game, no more bills to pay. Through the highs and lows we stay strong. Albert's voice guiding us all along. Clover's growth, we're playing like a song. Investing right, never going wrong. Fortune calls, Albert leads the way. Retail winners here to seize the day. Clover's Health, dollars gonna sway. In this game, no more bills to pay.
Hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our stock trades. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome. What's going on, everybody? Hello. All right. Can I get a hell yeah? What's going on? B-Rad Cooley's going to go to sleep. I miss you, brother. Fish you with the kiss lips. Who's going? Oh my God. I ate some, what do they call this? I ate some mortadella. That's what I ate today with some imported balsamic vinegar. All right. Already passing out. Hey, listen to me on the commute to work. Hey, it's okay. Soon you won't have to commute. You'll just have to commute to your yacht, right? What's going on? How's everybody doing? B-Rad Cooley, we're going to miss you. Oh my God. Share this video on Stock Twits. All right. Well, you can't do it anymore, but you can always make a new account, right? This run made me stop buying. When was I talking about CLOV? Oh my God, CVS or major Who knows? Could be. We don't know. Right? Highly anticipated Al video. Early profits potentially leaked out. We no longer are settling for the 747. We're doing 787. Smash the like button. All right, smash it. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? We paying student loans. We're gonna pay the student loan soon, right? All right, what's going on? Cheers, fellow Clove Darts. Our day has come. Let's go. What's up? Where are you at, Al? I'm over here. Shout out to the CFO. What's going on, everybody? Hello. All right. 747. No, we want 30, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, first things first. I would like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Al Stock Trades, right? We don't need to do sponsors, right? We're not like those other YouTubers. We actually make money. We don't need sponsors, right? We're self-sufficient. Okay. So anywho, the goal of the platform here and the goal of this whole thing is to empower retail investors to win against Wall Street. That's the mission, and it's always been the mission. And we are essentially fulfilling this promise. Okay. So as you can see, Clover Health in one day is up 8.58%. I mean, isn't the average S&P 500 return 8%? Well, we just got it in one day. Hallelujah. Merry Christmas, right? On 5 days, we're up 17%. What is that? More than a 2-year return in 5 days. In 1 month, we're up 43.12%. You know what my favorite is? Year to date, it's only been 23 days in the year, and we are up 49.52%. You remember I showed you the intrinsic value calculation? And remember I showed you how you can do a reverse intrinsic value calculation? And you know, excuse me, you know how I told you there's a lot of tricks in the intrinsic value that we have not discussed, how we were able to essentially take the discount rate and up it to determine what could be the year-over-year return? I know, Nirav, I know you paid attention to that one, right? Sorry, it's I ate some mortadella, and Italian food is strong, strong. Okay, right? So, and also Clover Movements is strong. So year, we're up 368%. Hold on, let me just clear my throat for a sec. Hold on. I don't even think that helped. Okay, so yes, so we're up on the year 368%, but I went and took a screenshot from the year low that was less than a year, April to January, and we're up 654.84%. Isn't that like a six-bagger? Isn't that like up 600%? We are almost about to 10 bag, okay? All right. We are very early, right? So let's talk about this. You remember I told you, there's a stock price. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down, but the level of it going up and down gets smaller and smaller and smaller, where you could just, like a caveman, draw a little triangle here. And once it gets to the little thing here, and it literally goes, poof, it goes up. Well, we talked to you guys about this in many videos. There's the first half of the upper edge of the triangle, and there's a lower edge of the triangle. And it went up and down, up and down, up and down. And then what did it do? It went poof, right? Poof. Look at that poof, right? Get it? Poof, right? You see that? So let's go ahead and do the week, because the week you can really tell, right? Let's look at that. Oh my God, look at that. You see that triangle, upper bound, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then it went poof. You see that? Look at that. Woohoo. Right? So that's kind of where we're at right now. And this is kind of what I'm seeing, right? I mean, do you see how the technical, and again, if this looks gibberish to you, this is why we have the Mastering Stock Market course, why we have these things, and why I told you these things are going to increase in value. I mean, we're about to literally input another positive MACD signal on the weekly, which is insane, right? So this thing's gearing up to have fun, right? But that's the whole point. That's why I said it's going to be expensive. And we have all the data, 2.5 billion outputs of institutionally graded data. I feel like now we have our net worth. We're recalibrating how much money we have in the stock terminal, but I know that it's over $60 to $100 million. We're over $100 million now, which is insane. And I know these numbers sound a little crazy, but again, what what do you expect when we follow Mr. Warren Buffett's words and wisdom, right? So, anywho, let's see what's going on here. Heard they will be auctioning off. Oh, whoa, Cappy, Cap, you can't do this to me. I got children watching you. I got parents that are showing, little Al stock traders how to become, Warren Buffett's. We got to keep things PG, right? I'm just kidding, but I almost read it though. So my dad is saying that he's going to think about it before he buys more. Tell him, Al, Mr. Shantz, or to my Arabic speaking folks, Abu Shant. Listen to your son, right? Clove was like, you guys deserve a win after 4 years. Here, I'll break out. Here you go. Poof, right? Look at that. She's like it was like that. Never mind. I was going to say something. Are all your surgeons in Clove now? Well, I'll tell you something. I always what I like to do is I like to keep things separate, right? At home, we like to talk about between, me and you, between the guys, between me and you. But, at work, we keep a 100. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see. I think we hit 5 in the pre-market. That would be so fun. But we got to consolidate. I'll talk about this in the here, and I have a lot to talk about here. We're going to go back to the Russell very soon. Oh yeah, we're going back to Cali. People still talking about the mic. Yeah, with Peter. The price rose so fast today, I sold it to think about it before to buy back in, because you know what, man? That's what Steve West would do in honor of Steve West. I told a dozen friends about Clove last year in April when it was under $1. Have not had a single one say they have bought in yet to this day. Yeah, poor state, poor for. And, I think Nurev said, you could take, what is it? You take a horse to water, you just can't make the horse drink the water or something like that. It's like a saying, Nurev said it about, horses and drinking water. You can't train a horse to drink the water, even though, I've never seen a horse that doesn't drink water. I've never seen a horse that does that. That's like a very sad horse. Okay. We need, well, I don't understand. Marvel? What's a Marvel meme? Jim Cramer. Oh yeah. I mean, Jim Cramer's for the big money, guys. I mean, it was expected. So, pretty good day on the S&P 500, up 0.53%. I mean, nothing like us, but, nothing like us, 4.26%. I got to see what the portfolio hedging modeling system is doing. We'll see what it's doing here. In fact, you know what? I got to take the screen off here. I'm going to stop the sharing of the screen real quick. Portfolio hedging modeling system. Because I can't show you this because this is our proprietary picks that we do for our, paid subscription here. Obviously from educational perspective, of course. But let me see if I can find it here. Here are the picks. Let me open them up. There's the picks. Let's go ahead and update it to see the return on investment of the picks. Oh wow. We're up 67%. Doesn't make sense. I think there's like 2 versions of it. Oh yeah. There's a zeroed out version. Let me get the zeroed out version. That was from like the previous. So from the previous year, we're up 67%. But let me just do the zeroed out version. Reset all tabs. We are up 9.19% as expected. We usually double. So we're up. Our portfolio hedging here. Let me take a picture here. Save. So now, because I had to, I can't show you guys. Let me go ahead and let me put it back. So now, so you can see our portfolio hedge. It's up 9.19%, and the S&P is up for the year to date is up 4.2. Guys, we're looking good. We're looking good again. No, I know. I removed it. I removed it on purpose because this is for our paid members. I just wanted to see what was the return and compare the S&P 500 to our portfolio hedging modeling system. These are our other stock picks that we don't release. These are obviously companies that are, like really good, right? So yeah. So okay. So there's that. Okay. So if you don't recall, I made a couple videos 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I said, why Clove stock is set to explode. I said here, if you thought 2021 was crazy, wait for the next 4 years, right? So get ready, right? Get ready. That's all I have to say. Also yesterday, January 22, I said, healthcare sector, healthcare may rebound, selectivity remains critical, right? So healthcare may rebound. Well, obviously look at Humana. Humana's up 3.12%. And all you see Humana, you see like, hold on, let me just, you see like Humana short squeezing up to 7.42%. I mean, that's pretty big for a company like this. It's up 16.29%. I mean, you can see kind of where we're at right now with Humana. I mean, so again, our research, this is part of our research edge. Our research speaks for itself. And I hope now that you guys are on the outside and you're starting to see, like, maybe this guy knows what he's talking about, right? And again, take what I say as a grain of salt, but you guys can see, you guys know who. It doesn't take long to figure out who I am and what I've done. So I always try to keep things 100. Okay. So, yeah, I need to take a look at it, but it's on the list. I do think I am bullish on it. Right. So, S&P, we have a bullish breakout, but I do expect some short-term consolidation with a technical resistance of 60.51. Key levels of support for crypto is 101, 91, 83, 63, and 52K. Donald Trump just signed with David Sachs. I'm telling you, if the United States create, here's the price targets for Bitcoin, 135 to 139, and then 153K. These are my price targets for Bitcoin. Again, I usually don't talk about Bitcoin. It's just now you can actually fundamentally calculate a value of Bitcoin, given that there's a certain amount of Bitcoin that exists. So you could call those the outstanding shares. And then here's the crazy thing. If the United States creates a Bitcoin reserve, there's only a certain amount of Bitcoins, right? If the United States creates a Bitcoin reserve, then what ends up happening is they're going to buy a lot of Bitcoin, and then it's going to force Japan and other countries to start buying a lot of Bitcoin. So you're going to see the price of Bitcoin go up, right? So again, and you guys know me, I'm a Warren Buffett investor. I don't talk about Bitcoin. Here I am talking to you about Bitcoin because the government's things are changing. Okay, so the dollar has is weaker, which is crazy, and if you look at the treasury yields, treasury yields have been going down, right? The 10-year. Let's just have it load for a sec. Give it a second here. If you look at it, here, that since Trump got elected, it could rebound, but you're seeing it fall, right, since the inauguration and everything. So what this tells me is that all of the tariff concerns, the tariffs that we're talking about, I think they were they're very, people were very dramatic on the tariffs to a point where the Federal Reserve was inputting Trump's policy. I mean, it shows you how much they hate Trump, right? The Federal Reserve, okay. You remember the Federal Reserve said, we are data dependent. We are data dependent. I am a robot, right? They said all these things, right? And all of a sudden, if you look at their last FOMC meeting, they're like, well, we have to anticipate the tariffs and we can do a calculation on that to implement the tariff calculation. Aren't you data dependent? What data do you have of tariffs from Trump? Trump is not even in office. So what happens now is the chance of a rate cut went from 1.2 to like 1.7, 1.9. So what that basically means is the market now is slowly starting to expect 2 rate cuts this year, right? So again, I always love it when there's a bearish outlook when it comes to the Fed, and it's almost like like a seesaw, and you can see the market basically recorrecting. Okay. Another thing is a lot of people were saying, it's funny. I do a post about Clover, and nobody likes this post. I mean, are you guys like? I just posted this. Are you? I got all of these. Come on, gun show. You need to like this. I'm there 7 days a week. Oh man, you're gonna be the hottest person at the Vegas show. You're gonna be. I need to work out. You will be sexier than me in Vegas. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh, what's going on here? Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? No likes? Are you crazy? Okay, let me explain to you. Maybe because people don't understand what the hell's going on. Okay. So let me just click on this, or I don't know. Okay, so let's click on this. Okay. So this is rent growth. This is the x-axis. This is just time, right? It's 2017. And you can see this is the CPI for rent, and you can see it's been going to the moon, which is bad. You don't want this to go. If you look and analyze new tenant rent is actually gone down. It's gone down, which means that inflation has fallen down. Okay? It's fallen down, right? What's that song? Down, down, down it goes, down the witch's road. Oh my God, I love her. I love that girl. Okay, so anywho, so this guy, I like him a lot. He's the chief economic correspondent of the Wall Street Journal. He's actually pretty cool. He's a pretty smart guy. So yeah, he's right? It's going down, which means that inflation is falling. Okay, all right. So again, all this that I'm saying is important because this, creates the thesis. All right. So interestingly, someone hit the algo flow today, and the algo flow shows the stock price exploding and then the algo flow going down. Now, I've never seen a divergence like this before, because if you go ahead and you open again, this is shout out to Mr. Snowbased here. If you go ahead and do projections real quick, I'm curious to see what the projections for Clover is going to be. So the holy freaking Maloney. So that Monte Carlo sequence projections is basically stating that this thing's going to the moon, right? This thing's going to go to 650, right? That's what the Monte Carlo is thinking. But here's the thing. The algo flow is actually going down, right? So I was thinking maybe we might get a pullback. So again, obviously it's been going up for the past couple of days. I mean, don't you kind of want to pull back down? I mean, you know what I mean? To all my it's like knocking on wood. You know what I mean? You just fall back down, right? Because there are people right now that right now they're like, oh my God, Clover's too expensive. I want to buy it at 4. I want to buy it on a dip, right? But all of a sudden, when it dipped at 3, they didn't buy, right? Watch this. The same people that are saying Clover's too expensive at $4.50, you know what they're going to do? When it goes to $7 or $8, it's going to fall back down to 5 or 6. And I'm like, I'm going to buy it on the dip at 6. I see this all the time, and I get it. It's psychology. Your brains, my brain, your brain, our brains, it's just not used to price movements like this. And the longer Clover stays above 3, above 4, it solidifies. People start saying, oh, yeah, it's a $4 stock. Yeah, of course. Like if Clover stays, if I were to say Clover $30, oh, you're crazy, man. But let's say if it's like $25, $26, yeah, and it stays there for a year or two. Yeah, it's worth 25, it's worth 26. Yeah, of course. Right? The point is the brain adapts to that price. The problem is how do you know if it's a real price? Now, if I tell people, I'm like, the price in the stock market, that's not the real price. It's fake. They look at me like I just came out of a psych ward, right? Like, especially my medical friends, they're like, this guy, I don't know how he got into med school. Maybe this guy was like, DEI or something. I don't know. They like look at me like this guy is probably homeless, diversity hire. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, right? So they look at me like that, right? And the problem is people, I crack myself up. People, I mean, that's literally people look at me sometimes, because they look at me like, what the hell is this guy talking about? This guy's like a crazy, scientist that pushed on electricity and cooked himself, right? But the problem is people don't know this because it's psychology, and people don't know psychology. And the sad part is people don't know what they know and know what they don't know. And they can become masters in medicine, but they're idiots in other things. And the problem is when they're idiots in other things, they don't have the insight nor the judgment to understand that they don't know this, right? The point that I'm trying to say, and that's a big deal, right? If you can learn something and know that what you know and don't know in other fields, then I would call that, to me, is being a genius, right? That's a genius knows what he knows his limits, right? Instead of saying, "Oh, this is gambling," right? That's just such a cop out, right? Such a cop out. So what I mean by that is we can physically calculate the price of Clover, right? And we could do it, very simply. 100. So we're just going to do Q1, Q2, and Q3. We'll later do Q4 later on, but we could, let's do Q1, Q2, Q3 edition, which is 118 million. We go 10 years. Clover Health just released that they're going to grow 27%. And for the outstanding shares, guys, I mean, it's really not rocket science here. All you got to do is share float, utilize our stock terminal, and hit CLOV. And you can see, again, for folks, for the haters out there, this is data by Al Stock Trades. This is our brain machine. All right, and it'll take you directly to the SEC and the 10K report, and it pulls data directly from there. Now, again, if you want to go ahead and do this manually on all the other ticker symbols, go ahead and be my guest. You'll be surrounded by all the other non-millionaires and billionaires doing it, right? Because that, it is what it is, right? So again, there's your 501. That's the number I'm using, 501. This 108,000, this is insignificant to me, 501, right? Because, I'll tell you how insignificant it is. 501, now I'm going to add another million. Yeah. Let me do 118 million here. Okay, hold on. Let me refresh it. Hold on. Give me a moment. We do 118 million. We go 10 years, 27%. Now watch this. I'm going to do 501. Look at the bull case, 1828. Now I'm going to do 502. It just drops by 2-3 pennies. So you're telling me 108,000. It drops it by 0.00001 pennies. So this is fine. So 18. So I wouldn't be surprised if Clover goes anywhere between $9 to $18. Now, as of right now, Clover's been growing 9.33%. So technically, Clover's trading between the base and the bull. So if it goes to 27% and the free cash flow is sufficient to where the free cash flow grows at that rate, then I would say anywhere between 12 to 18, right? But again, 118 is between Q1, Q2, and Q3. So if we were to take 118 divided by 3, you get 39.33 multiplied by 4, because 4 quarters, that's 157.33 million. 157.33 million. Again, I go more slow on the mastering, right? But this is just kind of quick because I've done this so many times. You see 24. So anywhere between $16 to $24. Guys, that's what I'm expecting. That's crazy. 16.2. It's about $8 billion market cap, right? So for the base case. So this is what I'm looking at Clover right now. This is what I'm seeing. And imagine if they grow more than 27%, right? Imagine if, they get their SaaS stuff. We already know they're a SaaS. So it's just a bunch of good news, right? It's like Christmas that comes in multiple times. I mean, we have 4 quarters of Christmas this year. We also have Christmas, which is like 5, right? And then there's also the SaaS deals. We can add that 6. There's like 6 things to look forward to, right? Then you have my videos when I announce things. I'm like, holy moly, isn't this like Christmas every day, right? So anywho, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Another upgrade. Oh, is this Anthony? You got to pick one stock, right? I picked Clover, and you picked Pfizer. Okay, you gotta pick one stock. You're the Pfizer guy. Okay, what about Pfizer? Okay, I guess shares are going up today. That doesn't matter what Kramer thinks. Oh, absolutely. No, actually, it does matter because it shows you that Kramer is an indicator of when the big book. Because think about it, Kramer doesn't want to say it's a good stock because he's trying to give the institutions time. Now, why I think institutions are buying Clover, it's interesting because if you go ahead and look at the algo flow, wait, hold on. You see, this is an updated algo flow. Someone just sent this in. Am I wrong? It's green now. Oh, shoot. So you're telling me both of these are green? And the intrinsic value is green? And the technical analysis is green? Guys, I'm getting tired of winning. Like, I really want a red day. I'm just getting tired of green. I need to feel bad. It's called self-sabotage. So let me see. I don't know what the hell I'm typing. Let's look at algo flow. Let's look at clove. Let's look at 5 days, because I just don't believe this. So it is recovering. So it is recovering up. So that's what it's saying. Let me go to algo flow. Let me go 2 days. So it is slowly recovering up. Let me go to algo flow and let me just type in 1 day. Yeah, there it is. Interesting. Oh, it's like let's go. Club to retirement. Someone posted this. Woohoo! Yeah. So again, I'm bullish on the 1 day, but if you look at the 2 day or more, it's still red. So again, I think we're gonna go down, but I'm surprised because it has been going down. This is a bearish divergence, which means that the stock is going up, but the thing is going down. So I think we're gonna go down, but the fact that it's going up, and it's weird. Haven't you realized, guys? Like, for example, today, the stock price it went down, down the witch's road, right? It went down, especially the other day. You remember how, how like that morning dip, it gets down 3%. Then all of a sudden it just jumps back up. Like, you can't see it here. These guys are sneaky. They like drop it in the pre-market. You've seen it, right? Especially in the after hours. You see how like they dropped it in the after hours? They dropped it like 3%. It's the same 3% drop here, right? So it's like 3% drop, right? But they drop it in the after hours in the pre-market for like 3%. And all of a sudden it just gets bought back up. And I think these are institutions. And we're going to figure it out 3 months from now, give or take. We're going to figure it out. I mean, I already graphed it to you. Where the hell is the thing? I mean, this is not like a calculus, guys, right? Here are the price targets. And again, remember my research everyone was making fun of, right? But now we're making money. It's like, come on, again, our research works, okay? I'm giving you what the billionaires are doing, okay? Anyhow, all this will no longer be on the YouTube. It'll be part of the mastering, right? This is why, for folks that have believed us from day one. Here's the sentiment. This is our sentiment analysis. You can see Clover's sentiment's going up, which is what the stock price is doing. You don't believe me? It's literally what draw it out, right? It's all related, right? But interestingly, guys, here, remember I showed you that the institutional ownership has increased above the simple moving average. So you can see that we popped open the MACD, and then the institutional ownership price is over now the 5-day period simple moving average and the 5-day period exponential moving average, and of course that red trend line. So the institutional ownership is above. So and the MACD just is about to get signaled. So I think institutions are actually buying now, right? So I'm really bullish, right? So if you guys just haven't noticed, right? So now let's go ahead. Where is algo flow for Pfizer? Pfizer, no, I can't. RFK disabled it, right? All right. So let's go ahead and hit the Jesus. Okay, hit the clove and let's hit the minute. Oh Lord, the robot's like, I can't do this. Let's look at the minute chart now. So the minute chart's hitting at 465. We need to go ahead and pass this, but you can see it's been going up. So nothing much here. 434 on that lower level, but you can see there's a support there. So, we got a couple layers of support. Let's go ahead and take a look at Clove, but this time again, it's all part of that stock terminal. You could go ahead and pay, $70 a month and only get access to that, or you can join our platform to get access to this and all the other stuff that we give, and of course lifetime, right? So again, the value is there, right? And plus you get the access to the community. So interestingly, on the day, we've pretty much passed this 432. So we have passed this obstacle, and now we're going to go to the next phase of our life, almost like graduating medical school and essentially going on to the next phase of life, which is residency. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go hit this here and go CLOV, and then go ahead and go to my favorite. We're gonna hit the weekly. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? Let's see here. Oh wait. I have a good drum roll. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you feel it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I get a bass drop? All right, sorry. No sound. I was still partying. No sound. What the hell? All right, we're back. You funny Al. Drop the beat. Let's go. I'm sorry. My kids are trying to sleep. Bro, leave your kids. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm kidding. All right. So, all right. Are you ready for this? We went ahead and we pushed out of the $4.20. Okay. Which means that we I can't, like, my computer my computer's not working. It's like, oh, there it is. Okay, what's going on? Right? So you can see we broke out of that, and you can see we hit it and we got rejected and we recovered, right? So what is something that let me just kind of it's a static image, so let me just kind of put this here. So it looks like it's smooth sailing. It looks like we're going to go to $7.87, Boeing 787. Al's getting short looks, right? I remember the left side of that chart. I lived it. It sucked. Yeah, we have some veterans here. Oh, imagine them to the moon, and they sell, and then it goes up. The circle of life, right? Okay, so remember I told you, once we break 0.8, we go to 109. We break 109, we go to 167. We break that, we go to 265. Then we're going to go to 420, and look at that. We just broke it. The next level of resistance will be $4.71, because that is the 52-week high. If we pass that, which is essentially what we're battling, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go to the moon. The moon. The moon. The moon. I will see you on the next one.